Math, and we are here with the NWF National Heavyweight Champion, the one and only Alpha Devin Broski. Which brings me to my question. We heard Iceman's response. What he said about the NWF fans, and he said he would ruin NWF wrestling. Your response to his response earlier from the podcast or the talk show.
You see, Iceman 3000. Or should I say Ice Pickle? Or Ice Cube. It doesn't matter what name that the NWF universe has spoke upon you. Because there's different names with different meanings. And all of the NWF fans out there, the NWF universe will forever say and quote, Iceman sucks. And you want to know the reason why? Iceman, you really want to know the reason why? Because I have literally time after time after time again stood across that ring one-on-one against you. I have decimated you 3 straight times. And a fourth time, it doesn't really matter how many times I beat you. To put my name out there with the appraisal of the whole NWF universe. I don't care what you have to say. I don't care what you do. The fight is on at Mondo Mania 5 this year. And I'm going to tell you straight up, with the applause from the NWF universe and the chants that keep running to this day, since I was one of 3 of the original NWF workhorses that is still burning a dominant fire here in NWF. And yet, no one has knocked me down and got me to the point of my lowest. NWF universe, it doesn't matter what Iceman has to say. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing, and I'm going to keep all of you in my thoughts and in my current winning status as the longest reigning and defending NWF National Heavyweight Champion of the world. For every win and retain of this championship belt, I will forever submit my legacy right here in this very building as the best, the one that has had all of the NWF fans around, and I will continue cementing my legacy as the most hardcore icon, the legend here in NWF. And Iceman, it doesn't matter what you have to say on the matter, and the matter of the fact you're going to try everything you can to bring NWF down, but NWF is still standing. So, Iceman 3000, you better figure out a new plan, because your plans, they suck.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just received word that Iceman just responded in this chat. He said, Broski, you may be the man around here after Mondo Mania. I will ruin wrestling and walk out of Mondo Mania as the new NWF National Heavyweight Champion.
How are you supposed to do that, Iceman? How are you supposed to walk out as the new NWF National Heavyweight Champion if you can't even beat me one on one? Are you going to use the newcomer that's going to be in this triple threat match at Mondo Mania, British Bulldog, to be your little lapdog? Or is British Bulldog going to have enough sense in his head to not even trust an ice sickle like yourself?
Also, I've heard by Iceman that he's going to make sure that he takes that National Heavyweight Championship and end your day as reigning champion, which means you're not going to be able to beat Roman streak.
You like it?
So, Iceman, you think that's going to be your plan to ruin my streak as champion, to beat Roman Reigns' longest streak of 1,316 days reigning as champion? You got a lot of nerve to even try to attempt to break that. Because honestly, with the support of NWF Universe out there, they are still chanting, Broski's gonna hurt you. So, Iceman, you better heed the universe's warning, because honestly, whatever little plan that you're coming up with, it's going to fail. And it doesn't matter what move I use in my arsenal, as the Alpha Cutter, the Wolf Claw, the Domination. It doesn't matter what move I apply in my arsenal. I'm still going to be walking out as the top dog. And as Big John Bundy agrees, I am going to kick your candy ass all the way through NWF. I don't care where I'm at Mondo Mania 5. I'm going with the support of the NWF fans and everybody back there in that locker room that literally wanted to submit their time, pay their dues, and everything has to do with this business. And you're going to walk in here with your head and your ego so high that you have missed the past 3 times, the 3 lessons that I literally taught you when I humbled your ass the first 3 times. And you won the King of the Ring tournament. You are asking for a 4th time by putting in your time. Congratulations to you. But for the 4th time, I'm just walking home with the championship. So I hope you're going to be bringing that fire, because honestly, I'm the one that brings fire. So it's time to literally fire up that shrimp in the skillet, because honestly, from what I can definitely tell from the NWF universe, you're just another person on the list that I'm going to take out. It doesn't matter how many times I take you out. you're still not seeing the brighter picture. You can't keep your nose above the water before too long before it drowns you. And for that, you might be Iceman 3000, but we all know you are not capable of holding that legendary title, the National Heavyweight Championship of the world. You can't literally know what it means to submit and withhold a legacy that I passed down from generation to generation to generation inside of my family tree. I am the High Chief. I am the true alpha, the hardcore icon, Mr. Extreme himself, the outlaw, the leader of all of the outlaw nation, the owner of the most ruthless e-fed company out there today. And I am the asshole of all feds. And you wonder why I'm so recognizable and why the haters keep bringing the views in. It's because of me. It's because of every single time I walk in that ring, they wonder when I'm going to lose that championship. Good job, Iceman 3000. You hit one of the haters. So you're going to be in that long listed line of haters that try to ruin this company of NWF's name and legacy. But you're never going to hold a candle to me at Mondo Mania 5 when I take you out once and for all.
Now, I'm going to go back and read Big John Bundy's statement because it made me laugh. It says, the only way he's breaking the streak is in his brown streak after Broski kicks his ass. Okay, that was funny there. I'll have to give you that.
Yeah, Iceman, keep going back to the drawing board and try to figure out how are you going to keep me down. And as for Chris Clark, Wolf Clark, Damon Clark, I don't care what Clark you are. After I'm done with Iceman at Mondomania 5, as Beast Black's famous words, it's time for the hunt. It's time for the purge. You should know that message all too well. So after I retain my National Heavyweight Championship of the world with the support of the NWF Universe by my side, leading NWF to new heights, I'm going to literally put you 10 feet under the ground inside of that ring to where everybody can say, Iceman 3000 just got ice broken.
You know, I would be in character with this, but here's the bigger picture here. You want to come in my chat saying that me, Broski, and Iceman and DJ sucks, but here you are being the drama causer. So, how does that make us toxic when you're coming in here with these fake accounts? And we got your name printed right on there. So, mods, I want you to screenshot that and send that to DJ.
But yeah,
Continue.
you know, it kind of amazes me with the help of the NWF universe, knowing that I am the most hated and decorated star here in NWF. And people like Feck still trying his damnedest to literally stir up more drama and everything else. But all you're doing is literally bringing attention to yourself. With all the NWF universe out there, you want to come in here and say that we suck. But you know what, Marcel Wickham, aka Feck / Gabriel, the only one does the sucking is the person that blows. And that person is you. But why should we even put our time in to acknowledge a pipsqueak, pansy, sourpuss, POS like yourself? Oh, wait a minute. That's all you can do is start drama like a little kid. Go back to grade school and learn to show people that actually pay their dues a little thing in the wrestling business: respect. Now, Mr. CJ Mondo, the floor is yours.
You know, Fick, coming from a guy that used to be a former world champion of mine and asked him for title shots, you clearly do not know and understand the business yourself because, and Broski can verify this, didn't you try to run a company once, asked him for me and Broski's help when you was a part of this train, but you decided to leave because things were heavy, things was too strict, things was too advanced. You remind me of another EFED owner we used to have that was part of the partnership that couldn't hang, that left and went back to the coastal fucks.
Ain't that the truth?
You know, I'm basically going to say it. I'm not going to hide the name. She's a fake ass empress, just like you're a fake ass wrestling fan. You're just a butthurt wrestling fan. That's the only thing you are. In the business, we would call that a fucking mark.
Known as a rat. Damn, it feels good to get back into the whole wrestling business thought. After being away from stepping foot in the ring. Because this ain't me talking as Broski, the true alpha now. This is me it's me as the outlaw, Devin Broski, the person that paid his dues inside the wrestling business. I might have not had the special treatment that CJ is getting, but I'm the one that helped CJ with all the right doings and all of the teaching that he is currently learning inside the actual wrestling business. So you want to come in here and show us disrespect? Just wait until you get to America, Marcel. Because honestly, when you step foot near a wrestling ring in America, especially over by CJ's area of Smoky Mountain Wrestling, oh, trust me, there's a receipt coming your way, boy. And I
Well,
hope
it's not
you like
Smoky Mountain, but they follow the Smoky Mountain tradition. So basically, what Broski's trying to say, Feck, if you try to jump that barricade, I'm going to do something that I should have done a long time to your pathetic ass and pull a shoot.
So keep making these fake accounts, thinking that you're going to literally do something, and all you're gonna do is keep running your little mouth. You have nothing else better to do with your time other than running your mouth like a toddler. And for a person that says, "Oh, I don't start drama. I don't start drama," they are the bad guy. They're toxic. Don't join their fed. Don't do this. Don't do that. Dude, you're only literally proving us one thing. You're the one that is starting stuff. You're the one that's creating all these fake accounts. It's not us because we don't go on your show. We aren't going on anybody's show and saying, this show sucks, just like so and so and so and so. So, as Big John Bundy literally said, don't bring your toxic ass here. We don't have time for you.
Yep, that's my cousin for you. He don't play.
So, from now, you want to literally say that you're a big shot now? Okay, Beck. We will gladly grab your call just to put you 10 feet down, and I won't even have to lift a finger. You want to come back so badly? I guarantee it, by the time you enter the door, you'll be walking right back out the door. So, you want to come? Show up.
Oh, wait, that's right. He's got to talk to his little coastal friends before he can join because they are strict on my company because they don't like it because I do things the right way.
Exactly. And we don't go through and steal people's ideas.
Let me tell you something about the business I've learned by training under the guys that I'm training under. And this was my trainer literally telling me this not probably less than 2 weeks ago. He said, kid, if you think you know everything about this business, he said, you can get in that ring and do it, but I guarantee you, you're going to F up one time and somebody's going to literally shoot on you. So in other words, Feck, what I'm trying to tell you is you think you know everything there is, but one day somebody bigger and better than you is literally going to basically what Broski used to tell me when he thought I did this, but now we see the true colors of your bullshit, which you are doing these fake accounts because your name's clearly brought in the chat. As my trainer once said, and you're going to do people wrong, And literally what they said and quoted, a receipt will be coming your way. And I'll let Broski explain the receipt part.
What you do to the others is eventually going to come back and bite you in the ass. It's a little thing called karma. But the only thing is, life ain't going to come back and kick you in the ass. The people that literally look at you square dab in the face across from you is going to beat your ass. That's what a receipt is. It's a shoot mark.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are going to end this live stream because Osman and DJ is going to go live. In fact, if you have the nerve and tenacity to show up in that chat, please do, because I will sit back and laugh my butt off when DJ tells you like it is. Until then, hit the bell for notifications. Don't miss an NWF show. Also, ONW and all the other partnerships that are in with us, which is Chaotic Wrestling Network, ICW, my company, NWF. You got Broski's company, ONW, Levi's company, CDW, all the other partnership affiliates in that. And we will see you guys on the next live stream, whether it's mine, Devin's, Osman's, DJ's. We will see you guys on the next one. Thank you for tuning in and listening to the aftermath of the Royal Decree.